Hello, everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you about two features I use this week. One is going visible and one is priority hours. So earlier in the week, I had two classes scheduled for Cambly kids, and my first class, I waited 10 minutes. My student never showed up. So I got paid for those 10 minutes. And then I went to my dashboard and I clicked visible to, and I chose paid users only, meaning I wasn't going to get any trials. And I knew I only had 20 minutes until my next lesson. And I thought, well, I'll get emails done and I'll do things while I'm sitting here. And if I get a call, great. It'll help make up for some of that missed pay from the rest of the class that I didn't complete since my student didn't show up. And if not, I at least got paid that no show fee and I got to get some stuff done. So I started working, and just a couple minutes into it, I got a call, and it was a call for 15 minutes. So it was perfect. It was going to end before my next Cambly Kids class. And it was a woman from Egypt. And we just had the funnest conversation about traveling and about Egypt and the United States. We looked at pictures. It was just fantastic. So much fun. And then her class ended, and I had like 2 minutes before my next Cambly Kids class started. And then I jumped into that and I finished out my hour. So that was a really great experience. And then today I had two Cambly Kids classes booked. And my first one, my student sent me an email. Well, not an email, like the messaging system inside of Cambly. They sent me a message telling me that they weren't going to be able to make it. So when I woke up, I looked at my phone and I saw the message, and I still had like 5 hours before those classes were supposed to start. So I went ahead, and even though I had a class booked, a Cambly Kids class booked for the second half hour, I opened a priority hour so that I could get phone calls those first 30 minutes. Now, the nice thing is Cambly Kids can book a class with you 2 hours before class if you open priority hours. And that's exactly what happened. Before those 2 hours were up, I had a Cambly Kids class who booked during priority hours for that first half hour, and I had my other one that was previously booked. So I ended up being able to teach my full hour with two Cambly Kids classes because I opened up a priority hour, and I gave those kids who were looking for a last minute class a chance to look for a tutor. But that priority hour was also open to regular Cambly. It wasn't just open to Cambly Kids. By opening up that hour of priority hour, that half an hour that I was looking to fill could have been filled by a regular Cambly user who was looking for a tutor for that time. It just so happened, and it usually happens if you're a Cambly Kids tutor, that when you open priority hours, the Cambly kids that are looking for a last minute class, they usually book classes with you. So usually if I open up priority hours the day of, they usually get full with Cambly Kids classes. Occasionally I do get a regular Cambly call, which is nice. It's a nice change up because I mostly do Cambly Kids. So nice to talk usually to an adult. Sometimes I get kids who call me on regular Cambly too, but mostly adults call me on regular Cambly. And because I choose paid users, we usually always have fantastic phone calls. So, anyways, those are two features I used this week to help fill last minute holes that popped up in my schedule. Thankfully, they both were able to get full, and they were lovely classes. So, that's how you use going visible and priority hour. If you have any questions, please drop them below. I'm happy to answer them. I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.